The first hybrid 911 in 60 years of production makes 541 horsepower, reaches 103 seconds flat, and carries technology from the 919 Le Mans prototype. For a car whose owners spent decades resisting change, that sentence either marks something extraordinary or the moment Porsche pushed too far. This walk-around settles which one it is. The Carrera 4 GTS in chalk lets every surface speak without interference. 21-inch satin black GTS wheels fill the rear arches, and the sport-designed side skirts pull the visual mass low between the axles. The front fascia is where this generation declares itself. 10 vertical active air intake flaps, 5 per side, open and close independently based on drive mode and thermal demand. Closed, they reduce drag. Open, they cool the hybrid system and front brakes simultaneously. That is engineering deciding where the air goes, and most reviews skip it entirely. The active rear spoiler works with rear axle steering to shift downforce at speed. On the Martigny show floor, you think nothing has changed. Look closer and everything has. The analog tachometer that sat at the center of every 911 for 60 years is gone. A 12.6-inch curved digital display offers 7 layouts, including a classic 5-gauge view. I expected to miss the needle. The digital cluster solves a real problem the old one created. The previous layout hid the outer gauges behind the steering wheel. This one curves so every reading is visible without moving your hands. The start button replaces the ignition key. Functionally fine. Emotionally, the one change I find hardest to accept. Race text covers the steering wheel, seat centers, door handles, armrest, and console lid. Illuminated carbon door sill guards are not subtle, but at this price, subtlety was never the brief. The 18-way Sport Adapted Plus seats hold without restricting, and the bolsters tighten automatically in sport mode. The Sport Chrono clock with its carmine red dial remains analog, a deliberate concession to the argument the dashboard just lost. The touchscreen runs native apps and Dolby Atmos through the Burmester system. InnoDrive with adaptive cruise and lane change assist come fitted. Porsche now deletes rear seats by default on the coupe and adds them back at no cost. This car has them. They are padded shelves with seatbelts, fine for children or a jacket. Leave them out and a cargo shelf takes their place. The car drops weight and the space works for helmets. Porsche letting the buyer decide what the car is for is new, and it is honest. The frunk holds 136 liters, around 4.8 cubic feet, a weekend bag and a laptop. The hybrid battery sits beneath the floor where the 12-volt unit used to live. Porsche moved that to a lithium-ion pack behind the rear parcel shelf for weight distribution. 541 horsepower through a 3.6-liter flat-six with a single electric exhaust turbocharger and a 54 horsepower motor inside the 8-speed PDK. 610 Newton-meters of torque, 3 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour, around 2.9 seconds to 60 miles per hour. The turbocharger deserves more attention. Porsche embedded a 27 horsepower electric motor inside the compressor. The moment you touch the throttle, the turbine is already spinning before exhaust gas arrives. Turbo lag, the defining trait of every forced induction 911 for 4 decades, is functionally gone. The 1.9 kWh battery under the frunk charges constantly from braking and exhaust energy. The same principle the 919 used at Le Mans. No plug, no electric mode. Every watt exists to make the car faster. 212,600 Swiss francs before options. 239,060 as configured, with the GTS Interior Package, glass sunroof, privacy glass, and surround view. The Porsche Swiss Package adds 7,440 francs at no cost. Whether a hybrid 911 still feels like a 911 is the only question worth asking. Porsche removed the analog tachometer, replaced the ignition key, added a battery and 2 electric motors, and the car still feels like the thing it has always been. That is not conservation. That is knowing which parts of the identity are structural and which ones were just familiar. I think they have earned that trust. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.